Would the foundation be the mama and the concealer be the baby? Thanks for tuning in and clicking on this video. My name is Lisa, and listen, I'm just a girl with no time. Time that ain't mine, trying to make time for makeup, fashion, and beauty. And it's my overall goal to inspire you to do the same. Now, it's looking like it's going to be a last minute decision for me to shop this Sephora sale. When I say shop, I mean shop, as in shop for new things that I want to try and shop for a lot of like my heart's desires. It is my intention to remain disciplined and just shop for the things I need. So the problem is that I feel like I need a whole lot, and oftentimes like those lines are blurred. And so I got a list just in case I decide to indulge. And so in this video, I'm going to share said list. I'm sharing my wish list for the Sephora sale. Now, on one side, I do have the things that I desire to try. And then on the other side, I do have like things that I need. And so these are things that I've been eyeing, that I've been wanting to try, that I've been mentally adding to cart for some weeks now. And so I'm looking to try the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Luminous Foundation. I tried the original a few years back, but this right here has caught my attention. This is a luminous hydrating foundation, and it is an award-winning foundation. Honestly, not quite sure what the big difference is between the original and the new. I think probably just the hydrating properties. Let me take a look here. And so it does have squalene and grapeseed oil, which is set up to hydrate the skin for up to 12 hours. And so everyone is saying that it gives like the most beautiful skin-like hydrated finish. Not greasy, not oily, but a beautiful skin-like hydrating finish that I think would be perfect for my 40-year-old plus one skin. Now, concealer. The first concealer that I want to try is the new Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer. It only has about 18 shades, but it claims to be like super hydrating, buttery, and buildable under the eyes. And so I just love hydrating concealer. I feel like those are the best concealers for me to use. You add that as buttery and then blendable, buildable, and blendable. Run it here ASAP. Now, I also heard that it doesn't crease, and that is something that I ultimately look for in a concealer, especially like for those days that are just super long between practices and games. Now, season is over for my son, but we still have practices. We're still gonna have like cheer tournaments in which my days are gonna end up being like just super long. And so I feel like that would be perfect for those types of days. Listen, if it's the Danessa Myricks, immediately add to cart. And so with that said, it's the Yummy Skin. Everything starts with Yummy Skin. It's the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Hydrating Concealer with hyaluronic acid that I have been wanting to try for some time. I honestly swatched it on the back of my hand during the Sephora sale in the spring, but I had already had enough concealer during that era of my life. And I was like, no, if it's meant for us to be, we'll cross paths another time. And so, and plus I just feel like the packaging is kind of small, which it can be because a very little goes a long way. Like I'm just picturing that swatch on the back of my wrist, and I feel like I need it in my life. I just remember it being amazing, and I feel like I need her now. I'm almost out. My concealer is dwindling down, and I need her now. This has 21 shades, and it hydrates, brightens, moisturizes, and strengthens the eye's barrier. Now, I'm all about strengthening the skin's barrier, and I always hear about the skin's barrier, but I've never really heard about the eye barrier. Which makes sense because the skin underneath your eye, the area underneath your eyes, like your eyes, period, like all of that is skin too. And so why wouldn't we be focused on that? See, Danessa, she's brilliant. She is brilliant. And so I remember it, and I remember it being blurring. I remember it just blending and smoothing so beautifully. It could have, but I was trying to be disciplined. But it's time for me to make room for it now. Okay, so that is definitely on the wish list. And I guess you can consider that to be part of like my needs list because I'm almost out of concealer as well. So I don't know, I'm just realizing, okay, concealer, it's a lot of concealer on this list because the next thing that is on this list is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. And I want to see if you live up to the hype of yo, would that be the mama? Would the foundation be the mama and the concealer be the baby? But I need to see if, the traits were passed down. I need to see if it gives all that the foundation gives, okay? Like, of course, you're your own person, you're your own thing, but I need to see if, it has 5 stars on here, so I'm guessing that it does, but it claims to have all day coverage. Say less, I need it. And then it's a multi-use concealer that conceals contours and highlights. I've been seeing a lot of people with this concealer. It delivers 24-hour wear and oil control. Listen, run me that immediately. Next thing on this list is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette. As if I need another palette. As if I need another Makeup by Mario palette. I think if I purchase this one, I may just have all of the Makeup by Mario palettes in my collection. Like all of them, as if I need them. I really don't need them, but I honestly don't need another palette. But there's something about this palette that is just so divine. It is inspired by nature. There aren't too many things that's inspired by nature that intrigues me, but something about this palette does. I think it's that green in the palette. It's a couple of colors in the palettes, but they have shimmers, they have glitters, he has mattes. I think what truly moving me to get this palette or making me feel like I need this palette, right now I have this in the need section, even though God knows that I really don't need it. But what is really moving me to like want to try this is the fact that maybe because it's saying ethereal, one of his previous ethereal palettes that he had that I fell in love with, like I wish I purchased the second one because it was limited edition. And I feel like this is limited edition too. Maybe not, but y'all know how much I love Makeup by Mario. I don't need another palette, but y'all know how much I love Makeup by Mario. I feel like I need this one. And so the YSL Libre Intense, the new one, in the gold bottle. And I know I'm not the only girl. Like I know there are several people who love that fragrance, who is in love with that scent, that fragrance, that brand, that line, specifically for the bottle. Okay. I love the bottle. I have been wanting to add the bottle to my collection because that bottle is just extremely sexy and I love the scent. But I love that scent on other people because every single one of those scents has a particular lavender that for some reason I can't tolerate. I can smell it on other people, but when I spray it on myself, it's like it grabs me by the neck and like strangles me. Like it's so powerful and so just flagrant that I begin to like taste it in my mouth. Something about lavender or that particular lavender that they use in these Libres that I just cannot tolerate, but I love it on other people. And I've been wanting a version so bad that I can love on me. And so this right here it's giving, when I hear the notes, it's giving grown woman who got her life together. Sweet. She a little sweet though. Okay. And this is a vanilla couture. And this is a limited edition with, you know what? Let me pull up the notes. I'm going to pull up the notes. And so this is a limited edition, warm and spicy. It's a layerable scent. Let's see. Vanilla, rum absolute, and orange blossom. I can do those. So I for sure want to get that. I have that on my list. However, I believe like shortly after the Sephora Spring Savings event, they have their fragrance for all event. The most that you can get during the sale is 20% off. And so during the fragrance for all, you know what? I feel like I don't need to blow a bag during the Sephora Savings event by adding this to cart because I can wait some time and add this closer during the season. Plus my birthday is around the corner. So if anybody wants to get me something for my birthday, this might be it. If I don't get it yet. Okay, and so of course these next items are items that I need. The Sulwasu cleanser. Y'all know how I feel about the cleanser, and I feel like I just showed it in a video and y'all could see that I was almost out. And so that is something that I need, that I would be most certainly be picking up. It thoroughly cleanses the skin so well without stripping it when paired with the cleansing oil, which is something that I need as well. You really don't have to do like a whole lot of double and triple washing. I have found that there have been other melts and removers that when I use and then I go to cleanse, like I have to do a double cleanse because it doesn't fully break down my makeup. Like I have not met an oil, or I have not come across an oil that breaks down makeup the way this does. And so I definitely need those two together. Oh, and I need the Paula's Choice BHA AHA toner. I ran out, and that product right there just does so well with my skin. Whenever I don't use that product, like a lot of like my hyperpigmentation takes forever. The new ones take forever to fade. And then the ones that kind of like try to stick to me, try to cling to me, the ones that I feel like are hereditary, that I feel like Paula kind of sort of tells them to calm down a little bit, they fade a little bit, but when she's gone, they like to come out and play. And so I definitely will be picking up that. That is a need. That is a must have. So I think that is my list. That is my list. Am I going to get everything? Probably not. Will I exercise that willpower? And yeah, probably not. I don't have a lot of experience working that muscle. As of recent, I do, but I don't have a whole lot of experience working that discipline muscle. But listen, if you for sure know that you will be shopping the Sephora sale, down in the comments below, drop what you have in your cart, drop what you intend on picking up so I can know next time. If it's fragrance, I'm definitely adding it to the cart, because if I miss it during the sale, there is fragrance for all. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep it real in these times, in this economy. Yeah. And if you've convinced yourself that you don't need anything, just know that I'm trying my best. It's hot out here, but I'm trying my best to walk that faith walk with you. Don't know how successful I'm gonna be, dog. Now that is all for this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And as I always like to say, child, if we vibe, don't forget to hit that button and subscribe. Join the tribe, join the community, and make sure that you never miss a beat. And until the next video, peace.